What's up, guys? In today's video, I want to talk to you about something, a huge mistake that I've made in my life, and I know a lot of people make this mistake. Oh my God, it's so bright. And that is listening to too many podcasts. Matter of fact, even listening to me talk right now. You see, what happens is, humans, we are not made to, I might sit down, I might stand up, I don't know. We're not made to listen to podcasts and music all day. For thousands of years, we have been in nature and we've been in tune with our thoughts. And you see, inspiration, the word inspiration means in spirit. And essentially what that means is that you are in tune with spirit, with God, with the universe, whatever you want to call it. And so inspiration comes to you when you are tapped in. And see, it's hard to be tapped in if you're constantly listening to music, if you're constantly watching TV, if you're constantly watching podcasts and videos like this, is you will miss the inspiration. You're not in spirit anymore. And therefore, those downloads, the ideas, the strategies, the techniques won't come to you. So that's one problem with listening to too much music, too much podcasts. The other thing is, when we're listening to podcasts and we're listening to music, we're in a trance. And when we're in a trance, we are highly suggestible. Meaning, whatever information we intake, we are more likely to act upon it. This is why when you listen to a sad song, suddenly you feel sad. You start thinking about your ex-boyfriends and girlfriends and all the things that went wrong, right? Or when you're listening to a song about partying and drinking, what do you want to do? You want to party and you want to drink. If you're listening to a song about violence, you want to go act violent, right? So, if you're listening to this information and you want to be successful in your life, but you keep listening to sad songs or aggressive songs or podcasts that don't contribute anything to you, you are now taking yourself out of that moment to where you could be using that moment to build your future in the present. So that's number two. Number three, this is probably the biggest one, is so many times we'll listen to a podcast and it's somebody we respect, right? And we'll listen to their opinion. And again, because we're in trance, we're in this state of openness, we're highly suggestible, we're in hypnosis, we will start to adopt some of their beliefs, right? So we listen to guy or girl A, they tell us some beliefs that they have, we start going, oh, I agree with that. Then we go to listen to person B on another podcast, and they have the opposite beliefs. Here's the thing, we respect person A just like we respect person B. So now what we have done there is we have split ourselves and we've created a conflict within us, right? Where part of us will say, hey, I want to do this thing. And the other part of us says, no, I want to do this thing because so-and-so said this. And many times when you're consuming information like this, you are left off, worse off than when you started. Guys, the answers are all within us. Actually, something just came to my mind, okay? This is completely off topic. If you guys, right now, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be doing this, but on Saturdays at 9 a.m., I'm doing a free live group hypnosis session. I may move the date. If I do, you can click the link down below and you can see when the dates are moved. Also, if you want to download my app and get the Money Magnetism Sleep Hypnosis for free, I have it available right now. I may end up changing it in the future. You go to my app, go to the App Store, Dom The Hypnotist, and download the app. So anyways, I'll put the links below as well. Where was I? Yes. So here's what happens when we're in conflict, right? One way we can go left, one way we can go right, but we go, I don't know which way to go. So what do we end up doing? We end up staying exactly where we are. And if we're not moving forward, if we're not progressing, if we're not moving forward, we're not making a decision, then we're not progressing. So I urge you, I'm not saying to 100% stop listening to podcasts. I would say be very, very mindful of the information that you're accepting. And what I have found is the most beneficial is find one person, one or two people that you would like to emulate. You just love everything about them, right? Their characteristics, their personalities, their values, their virtues, and go deep into that person. To get your minds out the gutter. Go deep into that person and really study them. Study them because most of the time we're just going podcast to podcast to podcast and we get to know people on a surface level. It's the same thing with books, right? If you read 1,000 books, you're only getting so much surface level information. And if you instead just read 10 books 100 times each, you're gonna get far more information. You're gonna see it from a different perspective the more that you read that information. Now, here's the other thing. Many times, listening to podcasts, it will make us think that the grass is always greener on the other side, right? Let's say you're in a job, you're doing your thing, or you have a business, and maybe it's going good, but then you have that like 1 month or 2 months or 3 months where just shit ain't clicking, right? And what do people start doing? They start thinking, you know, I heard John talk about this like e-com thing, or talk about how real estate's blowing up, or talk about stocks. You know what? I'm gonna stop doing my business. I'm gonna start focusing on this side hustle because my business isn't working. Guys, that's the last thing you should do. If something isn't working, we must find the solution to the problem so we can fix it, not give up on it and go start something else. And this is a huge problem that people have. They see people on YouTube and they go, oh, you know, I want to do this, or I want to do that, or they see people on Instagram and suddenly they start doing the opportunity that they're already doing, and then they uproot themselves and they go try the new opportunity. So imagine this, right? Imagine a tree. You plant a tree and it starts to grow roots and it starts to sprout. And you go, man, this little sprout ain't going fast enough. So let me do this. There's some soil over there. That soil looks like it's a little bit better. I don't really know if it is, but it looks nicer. I'm gonna uproot this little tree that I just planted. I'm gonna go plant it in the other soil. And then you do that 3, 4, 5 times. What do you think is gonna happen with that tree? It's gonna die. And this is what people are doing in their lives, with their businesses, with their careers, with their opportunities, is as soon as they get their roots planted, they go, oh, this other opportunity looks better. I think this is more, and they uproot themselves and they go do something else. And they uproot themselves and they go do something. Get these damn flies. Don't you know I know Kung Fu, man? Back up. So, I highly encourage you to stop listening to so many, maybe I smell like shit, maybe that's why. Stop listening to so many different people. Stop listening to so many different podcasts. Stop thinking the grass is greener on the other side. And start going within yourself. Start finding the answers. Hopefully this is on. Start finding the answers within yourself and start to meditate and think about things on your own without outside input. Again, outside input is good. I'm not saying it's bad, but when it's too much, you're overdoing it. You're becoming too conflicted and you're not making decisions. And when you make decisions, you're not sticking to those decisions. So get your roots in the ground, let them go deep, and let that tree grow. And as that tree grows, you'll realize that by you staying where you're at, you're gonna have more fruits of your labor in the end. So again, guys, all the stuff I said here today, I really like the way I made this video. Do me a favor, comment below if you like this style of videos. Oh, my beard looks kind of nice too. I'm all kind of tan. Damn, looking good today. That's not every day I look this good. But yeah, comment below if you like these videos, and share this with a friend. And look, I just said don't listen to podcasts, and this is kind of like you listening to podcasts. So you could just say fuck off. Type in the chat or in the comment if you agree. Do you agree with me? Are you feeling what I'm feeling, or do you disagree? Are you one of these people that are like, no, I got to listen to podcasts every waking moment, every single second of the day. I got to be filling up my brain with more information. Go take action. Look, this last thing I'm going to say. Because this is what I want to say. I think this is number 4, point number 4. I don't remember. The consummation, the consuming of information is not the answer. It's the action taking behind the information. So if all you're doing is consuming more and more and more and more and more, but you never put any work behind it, what's the point of consuming it? You know, imagine, this is the analogy that came to my head, right? Imagine you are the head coach of a football team and you got to hire a quarterback, okay? Do you want the quarterback that sits all day and listens to theories and podcasts about how other quarterbacks think you should play? Or do you want the quarterback that plays, that actually puts in the work? Who the hell? Dude, I swear to God, there's nobody here. Oh, my girl's pulling up. Jesus, that was like a ghost. You scared me. You scared me. I didn't press anything. Usually, oh, because she thought the garage was open. Anyways, well, let me just introduce you to my little family here. Come in. Or no, stay there. So anyways, what the hell was I saying? I don't know. Just put in the work. Oh yeah, quarterback. You want a quarterback that's actually playing, that's actually doing the work, not theorizing and listening to other people how you think you should play. Maybe every now and again, cool. All right, let's go meet the family. What's up, boo? Is my child in here? Oh, look at my little child. Say hi. Say hello. There's my dog. There's my Bree-nanas. Look at this little old guy. He's got the gray hair. Say hello, YouTube. Say it. It was yesterday your birthday? You turned 4. Oh, I got a protein shake. All right, guys, I gotta go. I'm gonna eat this. See ya.